And now we've reached a new beginning of another journey. Mrs. Morgan, we are here at last. I can feel my humor spinning and my stomach churning. Always at these moments, time moves too fast.
Nonsense, sir, time moves slowly for us both.
And now we're back to where it all began 400 years and more ago. And madam, I can still recall
What, sir?
the smallest detail, every hallway, every shadow, every door, the secrets hidden just behind every wall. Oh, Mrs. Morgan, we've come home again. Back to the foundation, back to where we both belong. Oh, Mrs. Morgan, we'll go home and then we'll find an explanation for how it all went wrong, and I will find her.
Sir, do you really think it wise after what you have endured?
I built this mansion with my own two hands in 1425, and I remember how each stone was laid. I spent too many years in foreign lands and ceased to feel alive, but now I'm back, and how I wish I had stayed. Oh, Mrs. Morgan, this is home again. I want this great house glistening as it always used to shine. Oh, Mrs. Morgan, make this home again. And then when they are listening, when everyone is listening, they will know that this is mine. This is mine. So many years I've waited for this moment to arrive, to see these walls resplendent in their grace. It's been so many years, no one will know we're still alive. The people that we were have disappeared without a trace. So I will start anew, and Mrs. Morgan, so will you. And we are home, Mrs. Morgan. We are home.
And now I've reached a new beginning of another journey. How wonderful to be back home at last. I can feel my humor spinning and my stomach churning. Always at these moments, time moves too fast. My heart is pounding, Jack, it's glorious and everything I sought, and in a few more weeks I'll be his wife. And it's astounding, being home is even better than I thought, and I am ready to begin my life. Oh, yes, Fiona, you are home again. Back to the familiar with a splash of something new. Oh, yes, Fiona, you are home, and then your Jack will come fulfill your every fantasy with you. When he kissed me, I admit I felt a sense of deja vu, as if we shared a moment just like that before. How can one kiss elicit such a strong sensation, like I knew him in another time, too strong to just ignore? Oh, yes, Fiona, you are home again. Just enjoy the season, picture perfect and ideal. Oh, yes, Fiona, this is home again. Don't look for any reason to diminish what you feel.
How strange that when I kiss her hand, it almost seems as if she knows. But that's impossible, she can't. For after all, it's been a long, long time now. I know this isn't what I planned, the way I thought my life would go. I can't begin to understand, and I don't have to, for at last she's mine now. Mrs. Morgan, I want all the clocks removed from here at once. I cannot bear to be reminded of my fate. It's bad enough I have to live for endless days and weeks and months without the fear that I'm behind or running late.
sweet home, Mrs. Morgan, where I'll make my start. I will build a life out of the ruins that remain.
Oh, yes, Fiona, he won't break your heart. Don't look back, the past is dead. Just run to Jack and keep your head. Don't lose him, you have far too much to gain. And my heart is pounding, Jack, it's glorious, and everything I saw into the few more weeks I'll be his wife. The day is filled with hope and promises. There's so much more to learn.
And now I've reached a new beginning of another journey. How wonderful to be back home at last. I can feel my humor spinning and my stomach churning. Always at these moments, time moves too fast. Home,
Yes, Fiona, you're
home again. Just enjoy the season. Picture perfect and sublime.
Now I am home.
Yes, Bill Tennyson, you're home again.
But
Everything is different.
Everything is
It will be
very
so very different this time.